All right, so it is Monday, July 22nd, 2019, and this is the ending of my first day of my road trip. I am camping out in the back of my 2013 Honda Fit right now. I am in Fremont, Ohio at a little campsite that I found on Campendium, which is an awesome app. I am the only one here. It's a Monday and no one else is around. I am solo out here. So I thought I would just do a little video thing real quick, just to kind of show my car setup. When I was looking to do this, I saw a lot of people like doing custom things and, with the elevated beds and things in the back, but I didn't see too many people that just kept it as is, and I'm curious about what their storage was, so I figured I'd just do a video quickly so y'all can see my setup here. So yeah, like I said, I am in a 2013 Honda Fit. I am 5'10", and this setup does me really well so far. I did a test run of this before I left on my road trip. I left out of Connecticut. I'm in Ohio now, but I took a trip to the Catskills in New York to test this out, made a couple adjustments, and yeah, this is my setup that I have right now, so I'm curious to see how it will morph and evolve throughout the course of however many months I am on the road while I'm going out to Seattle. So let's get to it. So I basically took the Honda Fit and I just put the back seats completely flat. I took a queen size mattress topper that I already had lying around, kind of not being used, and I just basically cut it in half. So it is 28 inches wide that I cut the mattress topper, and I also cut about 10 inches off of the top of the queen. So once I cut it down to 28 inches wide, and then I basically just cut it inches. I just cut it so that I had enough. I cut it so it was 5 feet 10 inches long. There was a lot of excess with just the basic queen size at the top that made me prop up too much so that my feet were hitting down there, so I just cut off the excess. So now with my queen topper and my 2 pillows, I accidentally ended the video, so I will have to figure out how to splice them together. But yeah, you can see that I am completely able to sprawl out. Like I said, I'm 5'9", and my feet are not, comfortable. When I sleep, they won't be touching the hatch there. So that was really important to me, because I like to both sleep on my side and sprawl out. I have a little thing here with my radio and my sleeping mask and earbuds just in case. My kayak, my Advanced Elements, advanced frame single person kayak is here. Behind it is my personal flotation device, my life vest, so that's behind there. This is my DSLR camera, my backpack that I have that has a lot of my things that I don't want to leave in a hot car since it's summertime, and it's also the bag I take hiking. So this has like my bear spray and bug spray and mace and other things like that in it, so anytime that I leave the car when it's hot out, I will be taking that. And then I have my favorite purchase of this trip so far. I was trying to, because I quit my job to go on this little gallivanting thing, because why not, right? I am only 30 and I have all the time in the world to do it, so now's the time. But I was trying to do it cheap because I quit my job and I have a limited amount of savings. But I decided to invest in a YETI cooler because I always hear amazing things about them, and the limited amount that I've had interaction with them, they've been really good. So I bit the bullet and spent the $250 and treated myself to a Tundra 35 YETI. And so far, it has been a really good purchase. The the name is escaping me. I did 632 miles today from Connecticut to Ohio, so my brain's a little bit malfunctioning. But the 20 size, the smallest one of the YETI was too small, and the 45 was just a little bit too big and too heavy. So the 35 is seemingly really good so far, the limited amount that I have used it. So I have my cooler, and then on top of that, this is my one storage bin that I have. I had two, but then when I upgraded, Roadie, that's the thing. So when I upgraded, I was originally looking at the Roadie 20 so I could have two bins and then a small cooler on top. But I opted against that, and I just cut down what I packed a little bit further just so I could have the one bin and the bigger cooler. I'm contemplating getting a, what's the word, bungee cord to kind of hook this in. Usually I move this down when I'm driving just to, you know, for security and making sure that it doesn't fall over while I'm driving. But I think I may invest in a bungee cord just to keep it up there and fully secure if I'm ever like driving and I want to keep it up there. If I'm camping like I am now in a place that maybe isn't level, I don't want this falling on me in the middle of the night. But it has like just some like paper towels, toilet paper, tissues, that type of thing, some biodegradable soap, some baby powder in case my hair gets greasy, clothes, a shower bag like with my makeup and toiletries and stuff, and yeah, so that's my storage stuff down there. And then my very, very good friend gave me a little storage bin that I have directly in front of my cooler, in between the cooler and my driver's seat is this nice little bin with just like random things, some lighters and duct tape and wine opener, because that's a very important thing, and playing cards, and just like a random small box of assortments. And then I have a little bag of food type things, like crackers and nuts and different things like that, because I am this is my second road trip that I'm attempting to do without having any cookware, just to save some space. I worked on my last road trip from Connecticut, or from California, to Connecticut from California. So it worked out fine that time, so I figured that it would work out fine this time. So I have some dry goods in here. I always like to keep my driver's seat area clear and not having any shit in it, because just in case anything happens, I always have my keys right nearby. Right now they're on my belt, and I'm able to just jump into the driver's seat and drive away if anything, you know, ever happened. It hasn't ever happened, but just in case. And then in the front seat, it's my 7-gallon water jug. That has been a lifesaver to keep me hydrated on the road, because that's very important. And then I also have just some, oh, these were the best things. I should tell you about these. So these are an Amazon purchase that are fucking the best purchase, I think. So I didn't just buy the YETI cooler. I also bought a couple of little things. They're the best purchase I made. I got them on Amazon. They're mesh. They go over the windows and they keep the light out and they keep the bugs out. So I have the windows down right now to get some fresh air in here, but no bugs can come in. And it's really buggy where I'm at in Ohio right now. But yeah, I have all 4 of my windows down. No bugs have come in. And if I ever am in a place where I really want complete security, because you can see in a little bit, I just got extra. So I just double them up. So I put 2 on each window as opposed to 1. And then you cannot see in at all, which is great for security reasons. And then I kind of just do some window shades for the front. And I also have a little shade that I kind of put on the back. I just lift open my trunk, and then I fill it, this little kind of piece of fabric I have, and then I close the trunk down, and it creates like a curtain here. I ended the video again. I keep doing that with the side button. But yeah, and then in the front up there, I have my tripod for my camera in the passenger seat floor, and I also have a couple of different pairs of shoes, my sneakers, and my red kicks just for fun. And then all of my binder of planning stuff and maps and atlas and books and things like that. So yeah, I added a little string up there for, let's see if it'll stay. Oh, it does. So I could hang my lantern. I loop it on there because my carabiner was too small to hook onto this, so I just added a little string to it. Yeah, oh, and then just in case if I'm ever in a place that I am not wanting to sleep in my car, I have under here, just lift up the pillows, and then this is where my mattress that I cut, it falls right to the end there, and then the passenger seat is pushed all the way forward, and then I have my tent, my sleeping pad, and my sleeping bag right down there. I also have my paddles for the kayak that are the blades are up there, and then here's the other end. So it just kind of goes right like that, and it all you know, I just had to kind of piecemeal it together, what worked for me, and my trial run, and so far today it's working out great. So yeah, so I just wanted to post a little something, and yeah, hopefully it's helpful to some people. If you have any questions, or if you're looking to do this to your own Honda or small tiny hatchback and have any questions or comments or recommendations of how I can make some improvements to my Honda Fit, let me know in the comments or send me a message. I'm new to this YouTubey thing, so however you can get in touch, feel free to. Alright, I'll talk to you later. This is not a phone call. I'm signing off like a phone call. It's okay.